Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and today we're going to be doing a little bit something different. I'm going to be trying to get into more of than the gaming kind of sphere type of stuff, just because it's been important to also talk about what's going on in gaming. I want to be able to hit multiple fronts here. I know that we are in a culture war, and I will be coming batting that as well as talking about other news and things that are happening around the world, so you guys get all this latest news and stuff like that that we can talk about. However, there's also things that are happening in other spheres, like the gaming industry, which is where we have to see exactly what's going on there and try to fight back against that as well. It's not as infected to the woke mob as it is to, I would say, the other circles of our entertainment, but it is getting there, and we do know as we do have seen Sony try to implement some very uh, far left type of stuff onto there. So I think this is also important too. Don't know how many segments of these are going to do. It's going to be kind of like the men's world in a sense where trying to figure out what to do or videos that pop up that would be related to it. So this is kind of related to this in some type of way. So I'm going to do this here. So what we have now is that we have Twitch streamers say one of their own scammed them for gambling money, which will be Sliker. Now I don't know. I don't think you people that actually watch my YouTube channel really know exactly what this person is, or even if you've been in gaming at all, if you ever know exactly what's going on here. So for that reason, I will probably pretty much inform you exactly what this man is. Sliker is a person or a Twitch streamer that was around a lot of the train wreck stuff, did shows with, I would say, I think Miskiv and stuff like that. I may believe, could be wrong. Hopefully, I'm not. And he is just part of that Twitch streamer crowd. And I don't really like a lot of Twitch streamers in general. There's a very, very few amount that I actually do enjoy. I think a lot of them are kind of are scummy people or just terrible people. I'm not really a fan of them. They kind of have their own little clique. They kind of live like within each other, regardless of whatever stupid or fucked up shit that they've done. Like, for example, why Pokemon is with Miskiss at all, for that matter, just because of the fact that the horrible and bad stuff that she's really done over the years. It's infuriating in that aspect. So, that being said, without further ado, let's get straight into this article and kind of to show exactly what's been going on, how many people he's scammed, and all the issues. There is a video which is dropped by Asmongold that will show exactly, goes over exactly the whole detail. Now, if I was going to go over exactly everything that he's done, then it would be very difficult. I may put up another video later to kind of show all the examples of who he scammed, what he has not scammed. Which he's scammed a lot of people. I may believe he's also scammed a cancer patient as well. So I understand people do stupid things and scammed other people, but he's mostly been targeting a lot of kids as well, which is a problem. But we'll go over a few things and see the actual evidence he's scammed, so you guys know what's going on. Several prominent Twitch streamers, including Hassan Abia, are calling out fellow streamer Ed Sliker after he allegedly scammed them out of money to fuel what he describes as a gambling addiction. Now, Hassan Hobby is a terrible human being. We have covered him before. He is not the greatest person on the planet, and for whatever he says, I would take with a huge grain of salt. So that's kind of one thing. Obviously, The Verge is more of a far left wing site, so obviously they're probably going to champion him anyways. But I digress. Over the weekend, streamers who took to Twitch and Twitter, sharing voice messages, videos, and DMs in which the UK-based streamer begged for them for money. He used well-known financial scamming strategies, claiming that his bank account had been frozen and that he needed funds to pay bills and otherwise stay afloat until his bank would release the funds. This was also going for quite a few months. Sympathetic streamers then sent him large sums of money with expectations they would be paid back, but it would take months or sometimes years for the money to be repaid if it was at all. Seek help, wrote Lakari, a Texas-based streamer who shared screenshots of Discord messages from 2021 between him and Sliker, in which he's asked for $1,000. Lakari sent the money and then a year later requested Sliker pay him back. Sliker appeared to repay the money, but Lakari messaged Sliker later, saying the payment never went through. Until Lakari's payment, several other streamers shared similar experiences of Sliker begging and receiving, then failing to repay money, with some instances of Sliker sending and subsequently canceling payment. Yeah, so So apparently says there's also more stuff evidence here. So they're probably not gonna go over this. So I'm gonna go through this with you guys, obviously through the whole Twitter deal. So here are some of the things that we're doing. So this is what it is. Yo, lack, you still at Maze. Nah, it's good. By the way, bro, is it fine if I asked for a fade? My bank got clocked out on me, bro, and I'm fucked up by my PayPal has $6. I get access when I'm back because the dogs just want me to call, and I can't as it's very expensive, which is it usually is not very expensive to fucking call. It's not. It doesn't cost money to fucking call the bank. Okay, I'm not sure how it works in the UK, obviously, but from my experience, it doesn't really cost money to call them. I mean, unless the UK is different to where you have to pay money to call your bank, which would be a complete insanity. And if anybody is watching me from the UK or anything, let me know in the comments if you actually have to pay people to pay the bank to call them. If I asked if I could borrow, if I asked if I could borrow, would it be okay? And I got you when I'm back. Don't worry, you can say no. Keep it personal as well, because I'm embarrassed in asking sorry. I recorded that because they won't allow screenshots on the app. $1,000, okay? I got you an extra. You able to do Bitcoin King in case you think I'm hacked. So, there's that's going on. However, we also have this as well. We have or PayPal. Yeah, PayPal's fine. TSMPR9. I mean, is GDP okay, or am I going too far? Never mind, it's okay, yeah, it would mean a lot, but I believe it's 1K, it's fine. TSMP, thank you, I got it. So, obviously, we're seeing here is that he's talking to Lakari and all these people that he's been scamming so far. But it's not just that he scammed Lakari, though, guys. He also scammed other people as well. He scammed his own viewers, for that matter. So, it wasn't just like these Twitch streamers that have, obviously, a lot of money. But they also scammed, he also scammed his viewers. And as I mentioned before, he scammed a cancer patient. Many of Sliker's victims came forward on Twitch, like streamer Lubuk fan admitted he would lost 27,000, and Trainster saying he gave Sliker around 45,000. I may believe Trainster gave him 100K, but that could be wrong. I'll double correct that as well. Because I may believe that was not the case. I may believe Trainster gave him 100K. SQC remarked that he had also been hit up for money but didn't loan him any. A tearful Sliker took to Twitch on September 17th, admitting that he borrowed money from streamers. I lied to many people, he said. Yeah, and you are also a garbage human being. That's what you are. I'm surprised how you have not been locked up. Yeah, and why are you even allowed to be on to Twitch? Which is another thing, guys. Twitch still allows him to be on their platform, even though he's been using their platform to scam people and take money from people. So, yeah, and no, it's not. I'm not talking about like actual donations. I'm talking about like asking people in DMs and literally just taking their money, like that type of deal, like scamming them, literally. So I mean, it's not just like using the subscribe button or the donation button. It's literally just DMing them and asking them for money and not giving them money back, so they're scamming. So, yeah. Eventually, I found out you could gamble with money, he explained. From there, he used the money he earned from streaming to support his sports betting habit, but that wasn't enough. He began to ask around for money, lying about the reason he needed the funds, while saying he had every intention of paying people back. Hassan Abi, the popular political and variety streamer, got involved by staging a call between himself, Sliker, and another content creator called Miskiff, in which he tried to seek restitution for the scammed streamers. I'm not going to give this guy any views, obviously, because I don't care. Sliker seemed reluctant when he asked if he would seek therapy, and Miskiff stated that he and other top earning streamers, including SQC and Lugood, would use their wealth to repay Sliker's victims. Although Sliker is a particular flavor of addiction with sports betting, that incident touched off this conversation about gambling on Twitch's platform. Currently, slot gambling streams are permitted on Twitch, with creators like the aforementioned SQC making headlines for the prolific amounts of money they spend and lose on stream. After the news about Sliker broke, high-profile streamers including Pokimane discussed a boycott of Twitch on stream to spur the platform to ban gambling from the site. Yeah, well, I would agree with that instance because gambling on the site is causing a huge amount of problems. We could do this though because
I would totally.
that's what they're planning as well. But like again, I don't like Pokemon. I'm indifferent to Mizkif. Yeah, I haven't really seen him to be doing anything nefarious or bad. Um, but I don't really like a lot of these people. But I'm not against Devin Nash too because I know I watched some of his content before. But again, I don't really like a lot of the Twitch streamers. However, I would say gambling is a huge problem on Twitch, and it's affecting kids in a very negative way because Twitch doesn't have a barrier between protecting kids between certain stuff because they have a whole pot of these pool streams, obviously, are hot topic streams, and they can allow to have kids just watch it because it's being immediately shown up on like as their headboard, so kids can just go and watch that, which is a problem. So if it's literally called, I would literally call that softcore porn. So that being in that sense, it's just allowing that type of stuff to flow through the kids. It's a huge problem on Twitch. Gambling and that type of stuff is a huge problem. Ironically, the stats system has spun off its own controversy. Marginalized content creators were quick to point out that some of these same streamers talk about the damage of gambling streams to the site, and the community remained silent when asked for their support to boycott Twitch in the face of prolific and violent hate raids last year. So, there's that. Now that we're done with this article, I'm also going to start showing exactly what Asmongold said, where Mizkif's also, not Mizkif, but Sliker's also terrible things that he has done recently as of stolen. It's not just a gambling thing because people will like as Asmon's going to say, it's like, oh, it's not just like it's a gambling addiction. He's just stolen other things from people, which Asmongold explains that right here. Take a look.
He's addicted to gambling. Oh, really? Wow. Is he addicted? Like, I mean, the guy, this is actually like not a joke. Like, I thought it was a joke. The guy legitimately stole fleshlights from Mizkif's house of Mia Malkova, Rich's girlfriend.
Wait, that
like
wasn't
they
a
were
joke?
fleshlights.
Rich
Yeah.
wasn't joking?
No, he wasn't. Like, where is it? I think that
Did you message him?
yeah, I did. He says, yo, motherfuckers stole the fleshlights, drag him.
Oh!
Like, it actually, like, this shit actually happened.
Those are actual DMs, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, because I thought this, it's like...
yeah, I saw,
like,
I saw the clip.
okay, we're not going to show this one on stream. But, yeah, apparently he got, yeah, he did get the... Guys, the fleshlights are safe, okay? Yeah, it's okay.
So yeah, he's done more than just that. Obviously, he didn't show the DM, so we kind of had to take this with a little bit of grain of salt, right? Obviously. But that being said, if this actually truly did happen, he would have been stolen more than just, from people. And he's stolen from others that are just not from, specifically from streamers, but he's also stolen from his viewers. Which I can actually give you a little bit of information on that as well, because, so I know he stole from viewers, but we need a little bit more information because it's kind of hard to actually show exactly what he's done. So these will be a little bit of clips of stuff him kind of showing that he has, but I want to see the actual amount of. Why is it doing this? Thank you. So, again, we'll have a lot of these things kind of posted up here. So, we go directly to here. And these are pictures, obviously, of Sliker stealing from people. This is Sliker. Not sure how this is leaked, but this stream Sliker has been caught recently of asking tons of viewers and streamers for money, then paying back some streamers, but most going unpaid. Now that is leaked, people have come out with their DMs, phone calls, video calls, etc. That's happening to them as well. It's happening to them too. So Sliker, obviously, and Shmuel, and then there's Ben Yazarak, which is another one. And then we have other people scammed by So yeah, so there you have it. I mean, he has, as we see here, he has stolen from other people as well. There's actual evidence of this. He was stealing from viewers, not just streamers. So this is the reason why this guy is honestly a terrible human being, and not really good for the gaming sphere. And I don't think Twitch is really good for the gaming sphere at all either, because they're having a lot of women sexualize themselves on their actual content, and it's not really gaming. It's just cancer in general. And Twitch needs to fix a lot of things in general in order to fix the issues that we have. Twitch has an interesting set group of people, but the next video will be more on the political end of side of things, guys, so don't worry. I'll be doing this every now and then. But hopefully you like this new sort of content that I'll be bringing up. Again, still working on getting the actual podcasts and other stuff going on. I'm really just trying to look for people to kind of do that stuff with me for. So, taking time, but I will get to it at some point. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.